is inspired by my friend Tony. So Tony, if you're watching, thank you. These videos that I've watched on the Mars retrograde, they don't really seem quite right. Kind of the message that I've heard so far on the Mars retrograde is, oh, this is a time to just kind of slow down, to kind of rest, relax. And you guys, I love relaxing just like anybody else. It can be good to slow down as winter approaches, but I don't necessarily think that that's the full meaning of Mars retrograde. After Mars entered Gemini and started sailing through Gemini, I think a lot of us felt like very scattered in our will. Certainly Mars in Gemini, which is my natal placement, it is an exciting placement. Some people say Mars is in detriment in Gemini, but I personally really like it. A little bit of fire, a little bit of air. It can be really good. But as soon as Mars entered Gemini, I was like, oh, I want to do this. Here's an idea, 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 here's an idea. It's a little bit overwhelming and a little bit hard to focus. Since Mars has gone retrograde, it is sort of this process of reflecting on one's personal will and reflecting on one's plan of attack. When Mars was sailing direct, like through Gemini, I feel like that was idea time. Like that was brainstorming. Like if there was a keyword for Mars and Gemini, brainstorm. Or profanities, that'd be the dark side, but brainstorm, we're gonna brainstorm. So now that we have all these ideas, now it's time to slow down, go back over the ideas, and develop plans of action. So here's what I wanna do. How am I going to get this done? After the whole smattering of various different Mars and Gemini ideas, which are most important? What's happening during the retrograde, wherever it's happening in your chart, for me it's 10th house, is we're going back over and we're saying, oh yeah, that one, that was a good idea. As a matter of fact, I just recorded a video that came to me at first when Mars entered Gemini. And upon going back over that critical degree, the idea came again, and now was the time. And that's what I feel this is really about. So if you kind of think about since like August, September, October, what ideas came to you once Mars entered Gemini? What felt exciting? We're going to be revisiting those ideas, slowing down a little bit and saying, okay, if I want to do this, what is the best plan of action? And particularly for a lot of us, I think it's how can I keep my focus well enough to achieve this task? How can I take that air energy and really ground it and prepare to do something with it? Is that approach that I was taking, was that actually the best approach, or is there a better way to get these ideas and turn them into reality? When Mars was direct, when it hit my midheaven in Gemini, now's the time to do daily videos. And I kind of just jumped into it and I tried a million different approaches, and if you've been on my channel, you've probably seen that. I did walk and talk videos, I did voiceover videos, I did sit down videos, I just did random videos, just anything, everything, every day, just put something out. As soon as Mars went retrograde, I immediately found myself better able to focus on kind of what is the best workflow, what is the best plan of attack for doing daily videos. And actually the day that Mars stationed retrograde, I did my first series ever since the last time that Mars was in Gemini, and I found that my head was clearer to be able to reconsider the best approach to accomplishing those Gemini projects. This could also be a time where we are reflecting on how to communicate our ideas to others. Okay, I said that thing, that was a random thing that popped into my head, it was a random idea. Was I heard? Was I understood? Like, we might have gotten in arguments. Maybe at that time, tempers were too high. Mars like direct in Gemini. Now, both parties are a little bit more calm and able to kind of rethink and hear one another out. When it comes to the stars, it can be good to kind of see what's written on any placement or any transit, but I really do encourage all of you to actually observe the transits, because that's how the significations of different transits were learned in the first place. It was through observing the impacts of the movement of the planets on individuals. It's very important to observe, how do transits like this, how do these kinds of transits affect us now? I wonder, how is this Mars retrograde in Gemini impacting you? Are you going back over some of those great ideas that you got and thinking about how you can organize your time and energy to get them done? I hope you are, because I really want to see everybody's Gemini visions come to life. So thank you guys all for watching today. It is such an honor to have you here. Many blessings to you, and namaste. Bye.